Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I want to show you something. Okay. Let me see.
Oh, pretty.
All right. That's a painting I was working on today. Did I? Yeah. Okay. So that was fun. I'm not done with it, but that was the painting I'm working on. Okay. And then I did one the other day. That was a sunflower.
Oh, how pretty.
Wow.
All right. So, but I'm going to bake, and Elle was going to bake too. Oh, and I was showing my candy that I got because we're doing a Christmas makeup. I got the candy for half price. So, because we didn't do the stockings yet or anything, and then, we didn't do the other presents, and the kids just opened their presents from us. So I got stuff for the stockings at half price.
Mm.
That was nice. Nice.
I'm gonna get hungry watching you bake them, Carolyn.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna want to be dipping in my own dough.
Okay. So, all right, I'm gonna need more coffee. Hi, everybody. I'll put on the chat in a second. I have to make more cookies because I'm out of cookies. I'm to get my mixer. You guys can talk.
Oh, good. I'd love to talk.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I really wish I had some cookies to make because I'm gonna be wanting. But I bought pumpkin pie today.
I have chocolate cream pie.
I bought pumpkin pie and I bought ice cream today. Till I start my diet on January 1st. So this is my last hoorah.
Are you looking for? You can go out and look for a guy. Al?
For what?
Are you going to go out and look for a guy?
Nope.
No.
Just doing it for health reasons because my knees and my hips are starting to hurt.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did, and we had macaroni, but
I didn't have dinner yet.
it was like a Christmas present because my daughter gave me a container of her sauce that she made for Christmas Day. She gave me a container. She says, "Hey, take this home." I was like, "Oh, thank you." I get a macaroni without having to cook the sauce, And she cooks hers for like 8 hours, so it's really, really good.
Really?
Yeah. But the pork just fell off. Oh, it was just, oh.
Wow.
I'm upset that Evie left. Why did she have to leave?
Who left?
Evie?
Evie, why'd she have to leave?
She went to the post office.
Yeah, the post office. You know what that's you know what that's code for, right?
What is it code for?
Used to be, I don't know that. People used to think it was code. Went to the post office. Remember that?
There was a bar by me. It was called the post office.
I think there was something over. We had a restaurant. It was called. There is a restaurant in Edisto called the post office.
Yeah.
Very upscale restaurant. Yeah.
I looked at that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what I did yesterday? I think I told you. I had to sew up my daughter's dress. She had to have it hemmed. It was too long. And she didn't know how to. She had a brand new sewing machine. It was still in the box from years ago.
Oh, my daughter has a serger. I think that she hasn't taken her in the box that she wanted so badly. It
was a quilting sewing machine, and it's got it's digital, so you just press that thing and it'll stitch out letters and everything. But she never used it. She didn't even know how to thread it. She didn't know how to do anything. So I was like, oh, well, I'll show you all that. And then I did it all. I put it all together. But I had to look it up because it's not like a regular sewing machine. It was like digital. You had to press buttons. Whereas the other one, you put it to the thing and you know that's what you're sewing on.
Right.
But
It's
it's
an
just
embroidery,
they
it's an
do all that stuff.
monogramming machine too.
A what?
It's a monogramming machine.
Yeah, monogram, embroidery, it does everything. It's a brother and it does
Yeah.
pretty much like everything. She was so happy though because she didn't know. It was funny because I was there and I did that for her. And then my son-in-law's father comes and he goes down. They're in the basement to cut the molding for the baby's room. They hung molding. So he finally comes downstairs. And then my daughter goes, "Isn't this nice? We get our parents to come over here and do work in our house." But like we were laughing because we were like, no, we're actually both really happy that you need us and wanted us to do this.
Right.
And then I showed her how to use it. I was like, "Here, this is what you do for this." So then I made her do some of it. I was like, "This way you get the feel for it. This is what it's like." She liked it. She was like, "Oh, I didn't know it was like this. I can sew." I was like, "Of course. When you have a machine, you just go." Brrr. I said, "But just remember how to thread it. And if it becomes unthreaded, just look it up online. It'll show you how to do it." Even the bobbin, like she was like, "Oh, I always thought you just bought the bobbins with the colored threads on it." I was like, "No, you make the bobbin with the spool of thread you're using to sew the item." And she was like, "Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that." Got me in a sewing mood. So now I gotta be on the lookout for a sewing machine.
Right.
Ah.
Look out.
And when I met my new cardiologist, I'm very happy. I love her. I think she's wonderful.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, you had your call today, right?
Yeah. Everything was good. I have to go back for an echo in January, and then I have to go for the cholesterol test again. And then she was going to send for my files from the other cardiologist.
Why do you have to go for the cholesterol again? It's high.
Well, I haven't had it done since before COVID.
You didn't have, okay. You didn't have it today.
I don't know. My cholesterol was 140, and that doctor said that was high. So he put
It
me
all
on
depends,
the
okay, it all depends too, which number is high. That
I know
140
the
doesn't.
HDL and the LDL or whatever.
Right, because my good cholesterol is off the charts good, but because of the supplements I take, it makes my overall cholesterol look high, but my cholesterol is not high. Because they said it's all my high cholesterol. They said, I don't know what you're doing to do this, but keep it up.
Yeah.
So
good
if you saw the
cholesterol.
number, you'd say, oh, it sounds like you have high cholesterol. But then you look and my bad cholesterol is like, there's nothing there.
Good.
Right.
So, but it's all that good cholesterol.
I remember about 10 years ago, I had gone for that, and my bad cholesterol was at 40. And well, that it was a different cardiologist too. And he was like, "Oh," I was like, no, that's your numbers are good. And the other number was high,
isn't
which
it?
was the
I
good
think
one.
it's right. It all depends. Yeah, you can't just go by the number. It depends on
The medication I'm on though, tends to make your cholesterol go high because I don't eat dairy products. I don't eat red meats. I don't eat anything that would make your cholesterol go high. So he said it's either genetic or it's medications that you're on.
Right.
So whatever. Another pill to swallow. I hate taking medicine.
Tell me about
I really do.
Some of this.
What kind of cookies are you making?
I love butter. Are you gonna put the sugar in next? My second favorite
No,
thing.
butter is bad. No dairy.
So wait, so are you gonna put sugar on next? The butter? Carolyn, does the sugar come next?
What?
Yeah, I'm putting the sugar and getting
And you
it.
say what's
I could eat the butter with the sugar. And then by itself.
Wait, are you going to tell us the recipe, or we have to figure that out on our own?
Well, I told you the last time, it's three sticks of butter, a cup of sugar. And then we're gonna put, 1 egg. It's very easy. 2 tablespoons of milk, a teaspoon of baking powder.
All right, well, you're going too fast now. I can't write that
You got
fast.
47 times.
That looks so yummy.
Just basic spritz dough, that's all it is.
Basic, who the heck knows what that is?
Basically what the chocolate chip cookie mix is. It's like butter and sugar.
1 egg.
I have to get eggs to make my cookies.
Oh, you don't have any eggs, do you?
No, I have to get
You
eggs.
don't buy them on a regular basis, do you?
No,
That's so weird.
I
I always
don't
have to
really
have
like
eggs.
eggs.
Yeah. But
Bread,
you
eggs,
use,
milk, I always have.
I'm not a big egg fan.
you're not a big egg fan?
No.
Mm.
I like a good omelet once in a while.
I love
I love the
breakfast
omelets
in
that
the
I have.
morning.
I'm gonna cream this with the egg. I put the egg, usually you don't cream with the egg, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's like the Pillsbury, only you're making your own.
Distracting me.
All right, so 3/6 butter, 1 cup sugar, 1 egg. What were the other things? Did you put it in?
1 egg, 2 tablespoons of milk, and 1 teaspoon of almond extract, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Oh, I love almond extract. All right.
And 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
I say this because I've never made homemade cookies ever.
And 1 cup of sugar. You got the sugar, right?
I
Yes.
know, neither have I. That's why
Oh,
I
and then
want to
3
do
and a
it.
half cups of flour at the end.
I want to do it. But it would be too much of an expense for me. Because I would have to buy the cookie mix. I would have to buy the bowl, the flour, the
You need the
butter,
bowl anyway.
the sugar. I need the bowl anyway, right?
These are actually all things I already have in my house. So far, there's nothing I have to buy.
They're always in my house.
Yeah,
All this
they're
stuff.
staples.
Listen, you're talking to a
And
girl
I don't
who
even
was
live
single.
with kids anymore, and all this stuff is in my house.
You're talking to a girl who was single and only had nail polish in her refrigerator.
Now I see why you had to eat out every night.
What?
I said, now I see why you had to eat out every night.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I could probably live in this house right now for 6 months without ever going to the store. I would run out of things, but then I would just make different things. You know what I mean?
Yep,
I could
same
keep
here.
going. It's always something to make. Just the bread, milk, and that's why I have that all the time. Bread, milk, and eggs. That's always on my list because you always have to.
Bread, milk, and eggs.
Who's the
Me
best?
too.
That one or the next one up?
All
I
right.
gotta tell you, I love the English. I love them. Love the English.
And I'm gonna write this. Carolyn's cookie mix.
A couple extra spoons.
Oh, it's pouring.
No.
I wrote it right on my phone. I got the little pen. Actually, I might have to buy flour. I don't think I have 3.5 cups left. I only got like 2 cups. If that.
So the doctor took up your whole day?
What?
The doctor took up your whole day?
No, I had to take Dominic to his doctor too. Day of doctors.
Fun.
Then I went when I got back from the doctor, I went with Jay to his job so he could pick up his paycheck. me I had to go shopping to buy chicken so I could make Benji's dinner. Then I was tired. I said, I'm going to go upstairs, lay down and take a nap. I got upstairs, up there maybe 2 minutes, and then he's like, should I start the chicken? Yeah, all right. What pot should I use? Use the big one. It's what? I don't know which pot you're talking about. There's 3 of them. I just pick anyone. Well, how much water do I put? I was like, oh my God. All right, never mind. Let me do it.
That's, yeah, it's like a kid. I'll help you. Okay. Well, how
Yeah,
do I
please.
do this?
Don't help me. Go inside. See, I could never be like a boss and like just stand there and tell somebody how to do something. I'm more like, all right, get out of the way and let me do it. I'll just do it.
Yeah.
Just easier for me to do it, talk
I
about it.
can't give orders.
Hey, Bucky, Ann, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Could you say part, like like a auto part, a part to it? Just say part. How do you say it?
Part.
Oh, okay, because I thought you were gonna say pot. When you said pot, I was wondering, you mean pot or a part? Like, you gotta take it out of the pot.
Part. Yeah, no,
Take it out.
we only throw our R's at the end of the words out.
Oh, okay, very good.
Like paper. I got a piece of paper. I'm going to drink a glass of water. Water. WATA.
I love that. I love that. I love that accent.
Actually, pot. I guess I say the R, right? Pot. Pot. Pot.
Part.
I guess I could make the R more pronounced, part.
Maybe Brooklyn.
But to me, that sounds weird. But see, no, I just said weird. So I used the R then, too. See, but then the Brooklyn Italians used to take those R's and put them elsewhere. Like, I need a cup of Earl. And I'd look at my father. Earl? Need Earl? Where does he live? The Duke of Earl?
Lives in Washington.
The Duke of Earl's in Washington?
Washington, yeah.
Where's everybody on this panel? Look, they're all muted.
Oh no, oh my gosh, I just made a new password and I forgot it. Like right now, I have to use it right away.
I saw that, Kevin.
Oh
Look,
my
he's muting and
goodness.
unmuting.
What was it?
Well, don't say it here.
Oh, I know what it was. Okay. Thank God.
You ever go onto a site and put in the password and it tells you you're wrong? It's like,
Yeah. All the time.
I can't be wrong. My computer saved it. And then you just
Constantly.
do it again and then it goes through. And it's like, my computer couldn't have gotten it wrong the first time either. So why didn't you let it go through?
No. What
What'd you say now? Sorry.
Hold on, no.
I know what I'm trying to do.
Not enough. I want to add some smell. I know I always cook it with this. I know so something was wrong. Maybe there was a bad batch. I was heavily salted. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I'm just going to add a little pinch, I think.
Why, you need it?
I think so.
How do you know? You taste it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe I don't know. Listen.
Are you mixing all that stuff by hand, or are you going to use a?
Oh, no. It's all by
Mixing
mix. You'll never mix that by hand. Yeah.
Yeah, because it would be too thick, right?
See, I'd probably have to buy a blender too. Or whatever you call those handheld mixers.
Right.
Yeah, it'll be a
Could you use a regular mixer, or it has to be like a KitchenAid?
You could use a regular one, but it might sometimes, like, remember when you used to have, you tried to use one and the motor would burn out because of the, like, gingerbread dough is, forget it. Gingerbread dough is crazy.
No, I never made cookies, so I don't know.
oh, I want to make it.
Oh, really? You never have, Bucky?
No, never. I've made cake. I've made cupcakes, things like that, but never cookies. I make cookies. It's the L type of cookies. That's what kind of cookies I make. What is that? The Pillsbury Doughboy or something, and get the
Right.
log, you cut them things off, and that's
I don't like making
my
the ones
cookie.
I have to roll out and with a cookie cutter.
Oh, does the ginger?
Here's Margot. Hello, Margot.
Hi. I make some of the
How was your
ones like
Boxing Day?
icebox cookies. So you roll them up and put them in the fridge, wrapped up, and they are like the cookies Elle was baking.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that what? I've heard that before, icebox cookies.
Yeah, I make vanilla ones and chocolate and ginger ones.
Ah.
Or a normal chocolate chip or peanut butter, because you don't have to roll them.
Right.
I used to love to roll. I mean, I do. I love to do the cutout ones. I have such a collection of cookie cutters.
Me too.
I actually do. I have cookie cutters. They're still in the package I got them in because I never used them.
Oh,
Some of mine are rusted, so now they don't get used for that.
Yeah, but then you could save them for clay.
Or ornaments.
Or, yeah. Trace them, trace the shape and cut them out.
Did all that back in the day.
Jimmy? Never mind. I thought you moved something on me, but I found it.
So thirsty all the time.
Yeah, my new calendar, old butterflies. Beautiful. Every year I get a calendar and then I write everything on the calendar. Like every appointment I have, every party I have to go to, everything. But then at the end of the year, I save that calendar.
So do I.
I do
as
that
a reference. Like, because you forget and you're like, oh, when did we go to that thing? Let me get out last year's calendar and look. Oh, see, it was in the month of March. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did that. That was like baby books for my kids too. I did stuff on that.
Journal diary. The calendar becomes.
Yeah.
The new gun. I mean, not the new gun. It's
that's right. You got that squeeze gun thing.
Yeah, I've got a different gun now.
Well, that's your new one, is it?
No, it's not new. It's not new. It's
I
have a few guns. I have a few guns.
What would you use if you didn't have that? Oh, look at her with the fancy flowers.
Well, you really need a gun for these. See, if you do it with one press, sometimes the other one, you can make a small cookie with one. This one needs two.
Now, these
Those
are
are
like
pretty,
the
Carolyn.
sugar cookies or
They're
almond.
butter, like butter. And then I put
Oh.
chocolate on the bottom, but the last time I didn't even get to the chocolate, they ate them all.
Oh my goodness. Chocolate on the bottom, yum.
See, that makes a smaller cookie. That one does.
Get
You can make them different sizes.
off of me. Get off of me.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Sorry.
Uh-oh. What is that?
Should be nice to your new boyfriend, Linda, if you want to keep him around.
My new boyfriend.
Yeah.
It sounds like he was getting pretty fresh.
I know. Oh my goodness.
All right, get off me, I'm live.
Sorry.
Uh, oh, why am I just sitting here? I gotta crochet.
Yeah, you gotta get busy. That
Did
baby's
you?
gonna be here before your crocheting's done.
No. Christmas came and messed me all up with all that stuff. She was showing me she got it was actually crocheted. It's a whole Harry Potter outfit.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, oh, we're gonna take pictures and stuff. And I didn't want to tell her which ones I said, all right, I said, but don't buy any more.
Right.
They just looked at me like, they were like, why? I said, because some are coming, just don't do it. It's like, don't you love it when people go out and shop for themselves right before Christmas? My father was that.
When they what?
Shop for themselves right before Christmas.
Oh.
Like say, my father would say, oh, my coffee maker, I need a new one.
Right.
Oh, that's great. I'll buy him a coffee maker.
Right.
And then Christmas morning, yeah, I got you. Oh, what the? Oh, I bought myself a coffee maker. Why would you buy yourself a coffee maker a week before Christmas?
Because he didn't want to have Christmas without a cup of coffee.
But it was always things that were like he could have done without it for a few more days.
Yeah. Well.
And meanwhile, now my gift is like obsolete. Like, all right, well, you obviously don't need this. What are you gonna do with 2 coffee makers? And I get the receipt. All right, here's the receipt. Go return it and change it for something else. I don't know what you want.
So that gypsy and that, what do you think about that? Girl was not murdered for her baby.
I'm really shocked
Murdered.
about that.
Why was she murdered, Carolyn?
We don't know. The one that we just went over, the one in the car with the boyfriend.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, Soto.
Uh-huh.
Well,
So
they didn't
sad.
take the baby.
What did you say?
They didn't take the baby.
No, that's what I'm saying. She was not murdered. People were thinking that maybe somebody took the baby.
Oh.
That's horrible.
Sick,
Let's see, this one is just one press.
sick, 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 sick. You make it look so fun, Carolyn.
It is.
Yeah.
That's over 3 dozen cookies right there. But they go very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's good. It makes a lot of cookies too. So, because when you do those chocolate chip ones, I don't know, they usually make 12 or maybe 24 tops.
Yeah.
Usually gone
never-
before night.
Well, every time people had cookie exchanges, I'm like, my cookies don't make it into the. They never. People go, oh, I put so many in the freezer. Really? Doesn't happen in my house. But you can. They make hearts too, so you can make them for Valentine's Day. Yeah. Was Sharon going somewhere today?
I don't think so.
The perfect Christmas cookies.
And the problem is they're so good that they're like gone.
Right? Oh, if I lived there, they'd be gone in a second. Once I start eating something sweet, I can't stop. It's hard for me to stop. I love sweets.
That's what Jay, he has a sweet tooth. When I first met him, he said, no, he was like, no, I don't have much of a sweet tooth. And then as I got to know him, I was like, God, this guy eats nothing but sweets. Everything is like super sweet. And I don't mean just sweet. I mean, everything is ridiculously coughing, you know, when something's too sweet and it makes you cough. Like,
Yeah.
like he would use, you know, like packets of,
Oh yeah, Jimmy's like that too.
And it's
Like
but
5
16
packets
packets.
of sugar in the coffee.
16 packets of equal in a cup of coffee. I'm like, you do realize that like one package of equal is like 2 regular sugars, sweet wise. So you're using 32 spoons of sugar in your like isn't that like that's ridiculous? Like have a little bit of more coffee with your sugar. Then his mother told me, she was like, oh, he's always been like that since he's a little boy. Nothing but sweets. He's always had a sweet tooth.
Come on.
That's in there. Easy,
Come
really.
on.
Very easy. All right. Now what can we do? I'm waiting. I can throw this out. I did get to do I'm going to make, I got these. They're wooden things and, wooden things. I think they make, you know, those riser trays that they're putting everywhere now that people are using. They have little legs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Well,
Oh, yes. Okay.
yeah. Okay. Well, I saw these and I thought, well, these would make nice risers. And so I put Mod Podge because I'm going to do the iron decoupage on these.
Yeah.
I painted it white. I don't know if I'm going to go over that with gold or whatever, but I'm going to. And then I have little legs. Well, I thought about a lot of different legs. But I also got like one of these tumbling tower things to make legs if you want to raise it up. But we're putting those little riser things all over the place. So
That's cute.
Tumbling tower. Is that like Jenga blocks or something?
yeah.
Oh,
People
okay.
use it, you know, for all kinds of things. But I also thought, what else did I think about those
If you have wooden beads,
pieces? Yeah. Oh, yes, I got the wooden beads too. Yep.
because
Got
it
those too.
matches the
Yeah, I
round
got
bead. edges.
Yeah, I have
The
those.
brown little circles look like Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Actually,
do
when she
that.
put it down, I thought it was like a pastry
I
crust.
just have to find the right, I have to find the right napkin. That sounds stupid, right? Like, oh, how could you not find the right napkin? But
No, I get it. I get it because I had
yeah,
I one of those napkins. It took me like 40 minutes to find the right. I had to keep looking and
oh, I know.
I put a few to the side, but then you have to like narrow it
I
down.
just got these. Look at these.
Ah,
They're for Valentine's Day. Just
Oh.
Oh,
those.
yeah, love you, yeah.
I wanted to make for my son. Then I got another.
They'll be here before you know it.
Mhm.
Oh.
Who's hiccuping? Are you drinking, Al?
I'm eating pumpkin pie. Hang on.
You made your pie already? That was fast.
I think she just had to cut a slice off, but it was already made.
Oh, I thought she got a bake one.
A different one from the other night.
Yeah, she got one today.
You ate that the whole pie already, El?
I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I did, Becky.
Wait, you just cooked that one?
No, this one I ordered made.
Oh, you ordered it made. Which one do you like better?
The one I made.
Oh, she sounds all depressed, doesn't she?
Oh,
You.
why?
I don't know, you just sound depressed like the one I made.
The one I made was better.
Yeah. You sound like you're disappointed.
But this is so good.
Oh, it's still good?
Good enough, yeah.
Is it good enough?
That's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It's really pretty.
You could do this, Al, very easily.
You think?
Yeah.
Decoupage before.
Oh, yeah.
On a flat surface, it's going to be easier than.
Where did I put my iron? Oh, never mind. I found it.
That's my next thing. I got to get like a little tiny iron like that. So I use I mean, all I have is like the big one. Which I guess I could use. I don't know.
It'd be a little hard to go into something like this,
That's just it. It wouldn't fit in because it's got the.
but you could use it on
Nice.
other stuff. I mean, I started with one of those. But on things where you have to get like around stuff,
Yeah,
you need
nooks
a
and crannies.
little guy.
Sorry, crap.
What'd you say, Al?
Right back.
All right. Finish the pie.
Almost.
Do you eat it with whipped cream?
No.
Oh, you're supposed to. You got ice cream though, right?
I don't really eat pumpkin pie. I've tasted it. It's okay, but if I'm going to eat a pie, I'm going to eat one that I adore.
I like it with whipped cream, and then I actually like it warm out of the oven. It's like,
Yeah, pumpkin pie is like one of Jay's favorites. So, but man, if it's not, I don't know. Like I said, if I'm going to eat a pie, it's got to be chocolate or banana or cherry pie or. Linda's laughing.
Like that place in Nyack, the diner. I don't even know if they're still open, but you know where it is. And they have the biggest pies there.
oh, they
Pie,
all
pie, me oh my.
have those huge pies.
Mm.
But
Kinda
sometimes I think they try to make them so high. It's like
diner.
it's more for show than it is for taste sometimes.
When you
Mhm.
say a big pie, like big how?
They make it like really high. Like if it's a lemon meringue pie, it's got like that much meringue on it. If it's a chocolate cream pie, it's like they're huge.
Yeah, no, I don't like all that.
Back.
That's a
Did
little
you have whipped cream on that?
No, I didn't buy any.
I
They
had
just-
extra whipped cream from Luke's birthday cake that I whipped up fresh. And so Jimmy and I have been using it for coffee creamer. Right? Instead of putting cream in the coffee, we put it in there like a spoonful. There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, I saw that video. I watched it making the. How long does it take to get it to stay that
Oh,
thick?
not long.
Is the
Couple
kind of
minutes.
cool? Is the kind of whipped cream you make like Cool Whip?
No, it's like real whipped cream.
But is it more the consistency of Cool Whip or the kind out of the can?
Out of the can. It's like real whipped cream. Just don't you remember it at the beach house?
Probably. You know me,
I guess.
because I like the Cool Whip compared to the spray
You
one.
should. Oh, really?
I prefer
Remember
the Cool Whip.
remember the commercial pie, and then the guy goes, I'll take a piece of pie, and she goes, cherry or apple or something, and he's like, cherry, and then she's like, cream or oil, and he goes, excuse me, and she goes, I'm asking if you would like cream or oil, and he
Yeah,
goes,
yeah.
what? And she has a thing of Cool Whip, and then she's got like the Ready Whip, and she's like, and she shakes them at him. She's like, cream with the Ready Whip, and she goes, or oil.
Which is the oil and which is the cream?
Cool Whip. Use the oil.
Really? I like the Cool Whip.
Me too. I'm a Cool
Oh,
Whip
how
girl.
pretty is that, Carolyn?
My favorite would be frosting. I should say that first.
Oh, I love frosting. Oh my gosh. Yes. First choice. Always.
Only because it's thicker. I mean, the whipped cream is alright, but it's not.
Well, you
The
have
Cool
to
Whip is a little thicker.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but what did I do? Where's my-
Nothing beats the frosting you put on the gingerbread cookies.
That's the royal icing.
The
Carolyn.
royal icing tastes like
Carolyn.
solid sugar. It's so good.
Ow. That's probably what it is, right? Melted sugar.
Probably.
Carolyn.
He does that too when we make like cinnamon buns or something.
Carolyn, I think Evie's trying to ask you something. Is
Oh,
that Evie?
Evelyn. Yes, Evelyn, you finally came back.
I've been back, but had to mute. My friend came over for a second.
You
But
know, Abby, you have way too many friends coming in person.
I know.
We've
Yeah,
about
shame
had
on
it.
her for bringing me a Christmas gift.
A real friend came over.
You tell them you don't need them. You have your internet friends, and you don't need those.
Yeah, say this is time for my internet friends now.
I'll get right on that. But the napkin that you sent me it don't fit on that shell. I tried it
Oh.
with the whole napkin on there. It's too big. So I tried to take the words off and put those on the front of the shell, but then now the napkin's too
All right, I'll get you whatever napkin you want, Evie. You don't have to put on the
just
soft
making
name.
sure it fits because it won't work for me. I want it to be pretty.
What do you want?
I want it to be pretty. It won't, if I take the
Okay.
words,
All right, so we'll get you a new napkin. Don't cry about it.
all right then.
Carolyn,
kind
that
of
looks
napkin
really
do
pretty.
What kind
What
of
is that?
napkin do you want? You're the one that wanted palm trees.
Yeah.
I want more hot air balloons. They're my favorite.
You should get puzzles of hot air balloons, El. Then you can glue them together, Mod Podge them together and hang them up. And there'll be hot air balloons everywhere.
Carolyn, what is that gonna be that you're making right now?
What is it gonna be? It's gonna be like a little,
Cookie plate?
no.
It could be
It's
for
gonna be like a
perfume
little
or it could be a
riser thing.
plaque.
Like,
Oh, like a
Cool.
tray, like a cake tray.
no. Like a little stand, like sometimes people put,
Itty bitty
if you
bottles
could
of
waterproof it,
perfume.
you can put your keys on it. You can put a bottle of, if you have it waterproof with the waterproof one, you could put your soap dispenser on it. You can put it on your vanity. You could put whatever you want on it.
That is beautiful. You should sell that. Are you gonna sell it?
And I finished making it.
I'm buying. So pretty. And I like the silver balls.
What kind of napkin were you looking for, Evie?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Well, it
Just-
does matter.
No, I just wanted to make sure it fits on there. If it has
Okay.
words, that's all.
He's saying, why didn't you check it to see if it fits?
No, I know. I appreciate what you sent me. And my giraffe. That was so cute. That's my
Okay.
real life giraffe. I got a baby one and he's not going to grow, Carolyn said.
No.
Oh,
He'll stay little forever.
Oh,
oh.
I take him
Now-
wherever I go.
Do you know what I did here? Look at this. Elle's really making me lose my mind. What did I do here? Here's a quiz.
Why?
No, tell me what I did here. It worked out, but I don't know how. But what did I do there? I forgot to take the layer off.
Leia, that you didn't peel it.
But look at
Oh.
that. But look at that. It still came out good. That's amazing. But
Because of the
that's
iron, huh?
Because of
because of
me?
the iron.
Because of me?
Yeah, because no, I'm joking.
I never stopped talking.
No, me. I was saying, Carolyn.
But
I thought I heard somebody saying that.
that's
I'm
interesting.
positive, and then I'm like, wait a minute, is that Evie?
That's very interesting. Where's my scissor? Uh-oh. You're
Laughing
roboting
like-
really
Robot.
bad, Linda.
He's robot laughing.
Yeah, that's crazy that it worked. Just don't ever try it without the parchment
Yeah.
paper.
Oh, yeah, you did that, right?
Yeah. I go, for some reason, it's just not working for me. Then I figured it out.
Why? What happened? I
I
don't
put the
know.
paper on I painted my board and then I put my napkin on there. I peeled it apart, but I forgot to put parchment paper on it and I put the iron right on the napkin.
Yeah, and she goes, oh, it burned.
It's smearing it. It's smearing it.
Aw.
No. I don't understand, but
And then I went through the steps and I went, oh, the parchment paper.
parchment paper.
Get that?
That little brown one would look cute with that napkin I gave you with all the little name tags on it, like not newspaper articles, like luggage tags.
Oh, yeah.
That would look good with like a leopard napkin or a elephant or like some safari kind. Because the Cocoa Pebbles remind me of safari.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah. It looks like a safari one, like something that can be tough, masculine. Big rhinoceros. Put there. Oh, I silly myself.
Bucky, did you get your vase?
No, not yet.
Oh, son of a gun. I bet I sent it to Ruff.
Oh, no, really?
That's the only thing I could think of.
You said everything
But
to
I have a box here for Ruff. I'll look at it. I'll open it and see if it's in that box. Because my friend was helping me and I could have got confused, but I do have a long box that vase would fit. Let me look right now.
Can you qualify that I was not the friend that was helping you that got you confused? That would be Mary Ann, right? Your real life
It wasn't
friend?
me either.
I'm gonna need a qualifier for that statement.
I told Ruff to look for it.
Let's blame Ruff now.
Oh yeah, because she said she didn't
Oh,
open
your
it.
fault, Ruff. It's
She
your
said
fault.
she hasn't opened up all her boxes
know.
yet. I'm like,
Fault,
come on.
Ruff. It's your fault. Okay, I'm gonna do more cookies.
Did you give me your daughter's name or was I sending it to you?
Yeah, no, I think I just said send it to me. Because I was gonna
No, this is her cookie jar.
give it to her for Christmas.
Damn it. Binky.
I didn't want it, mailed there.
Right.
Unless something came yesterday, and he didn't tell me. Let me go down in the living room and look, see if there's any
All
packages.
right. Well, you don't have to rush because it ain't gonna go nowhere if it did come.
Hurry up, rush.
Rush, Ruff. I guess I gotta take more stuff out of here. It's getting ready to rain though. I was just outside cleaning up so I could put my stuff away so it don't get wet.
I know it's miserable raining here too.
Oh, really? At least
Yeah.
it's not. That's nice.
Yeah, it's raining here too.
Oh, those
Look at the
cookies look
cookies she's
so
baking.
yummy. They just look like perfection.
Those are already baked and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They must be so soft, warm, and
They are.
cozy.
You don't overbake them, and they melt in your mouth.
Oh, I don't even know why. Oh, I just had half a pumpkin pie.
And then you put the chocolate on the bottom, and oh my goodness.
Right? I think I've had them with chocolate on the bottom once or twice.
Now that's a baker's dozen. Every Christmas, we can't wait to get those Oreo cookies dipped in white fudge.
The
Oh my
truffle?
Huh?
You mean the ones that you put with cream cheese?
No, you don't cook them. They come in a package.
Oh.
Yeah, they only come at Christmas time though. So we always have to we found one box 2 nights ago and they're gone.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Because I got to share them with everybody. I got to, taste one of these. These are the best. And then when I want one, they're gone.
Do what Bucky does. She hides them in her room.
I do. I have them in a suitcase, and I put it up. I have it as my computer table. So if people just think when they come in here, they think it's just holding up my computer.
Yeah.
And she has a secret stash in the refrigerator and something, but I won't give it out.
You gotta, you
In
gotta
case
do
anybody's
that.
watching, in case anybody's watching.
You got a few watching, Karen. Quite a few.
Well, I mean, in her family that might be watching. Find out her secret stash.
Uh,
So you don't have to worry, Al. You've got nobody that takes your food or your stuff.
I don't have that. It's all in my house. I don't have anyone to steal anything.
Right.
That's a switch.
And I had to hide a plate of macaroni for Jay because if I don't, Dominic will eat the whole.
Oh my gosh.
Like I boiled the whole pound, and then he and I both had a bowl. But Jay had just had chicken cutlet palm hero, so he was like, "Yeah, I'm not ready for macaroni. Just leave it there." I said, "All right." But if I left it there, Dominic would. The funny thing is, even though we tell him, please, Dom, don't. Okay. Then he'll eat it all but 3 macaronis, and he thinks because he left 3 that he didn't eat it all. And then I'll say, Dom, you ate the macaroni? Sorry.
Sorry, I was hungry. It's like that. It's like that Dalmatian. I was hungry, mother.
Look
Someone
at
that-
it go to town, this one.
I'm hungry.
here.
I'm hungry, mother. I really am.
You amaze me, Carolyn.
We used to say that when he was little. That Dalmatian was Dominic. That was the other thing. When they were all little, if Dominic did something, he would immediately tell me he did it.
Mhm.
And he'd be like, I know it was bad and it was wrong. And I'm sorry. And I shouldn't have done that. Blah, blah, blah. So like that, I of course didn't yell at him at that point because he already confessed. He already told me he did it. He told me he knew it was wrong.
And
Whatever.
he's sorry.
And I would just be like, okay, well then, but I'm glad you know, just please don't do it again. And da da da. Well, my oldest son would be like, gee, all he has to do, he does something wrong and he just tells her that he did it. And she doesn't yell at him. He doesn't get punished, nothing. My daughter was like, well, I guess that's the way to do it. So my son was like, all right, I should just come home. Gee, Mom, I'm really sorry. I cut out of school today and I failed the test. And I was like, well, hey, now that's kind of different. Cutting out of school and eating the last cookie are 2 different things. I don't remember what it was that he did, though. He came and he told me right away about it. And I was like, oh, okay. He turns and looks at my daughter. He goes, it really works. I guess because my thing was always that not only is there the thing that you did that was wrong, but if you're going to lie to me about it and then I find out, that bothers me more
Right. Yeah.
than the thing you actually did.
Yeah. It's like, just tell me if you did.
Don't
Sometimes
lie
you
to
lie
me about it.
sometimes you want to lie to cover it up so you don't get in trouble.
Yeah, but
And that
then
makes
it's
it
worse.
10 times worse.
Mm-hmm.
And
Then
that's
nobody
what I was
trusts you
getting.
anymore.
No.
Yeah.
I never lie about anything important.
Wouldn't it just be better not to never lie?
Not to lie at all.
You never have to worry about it. You never get caught in anything because you never have anything to get caught over. Trying to do the elastic part on the bottom of the legs now. Not coming out right. My third attempt.
What are you doing? What are you making?
I'm doing the ribbing on the bottom of the legs of the baby pants.
Oh,
It's just like the first time I did it, it looked like they were inside out. Maybe that's what I should do. Turn the pants inside out and do it. Huh. Hmm. Maybe go the other way.
oh, you're tired already, Elle?
That was
How'd
me.
you know?
That
I
was
can
me.
hear you.
That was
You can
me.
hear me, what, breathing heavy?
I know, just
I
like the,
yawned.
The sighs, the hums.
That was me.
Looks like I got M&Ms. Actually, these are called chocolate lentils. But my daughter did give me a whole big bag of M&Ms too.
Did you say chocolate lentils?
Yeah, that's what they're called, chocolate lentils. You know the ones in the candy cane?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're not really M&Ms, but they look just like
Right.
M. They're slightly bigger than an M&M. But if I'm going to choose, I'm going to choose the real M&Ms because they taste better.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
get me tired, Carolyn.
Oh, come on, Evie. You don't bake cookies either, Evie?
Yeah, I do, but I'm done.
Mhm.
It's over.
Okay. It's time for Christmas makeup. But you still have New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get a
You
big
know,
cookie.
on New Year's, we always made the pizzellis, the ones with the iron. And
No,
my
it's
God,
not.
there's like a dozen eggs in there. It's like you have one of the biggest bowls you've ever seen in your life. My mother and I would do that together.
Carolyn, do you ever bake those sticky little balls with sprinkles on them?
I never did. My aunts used to do that.
That's Italian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
mhm.
Yeah.
Is it the honey? I
yeah.
never really cared for those. My aunt made that. I never really, because I never really liked the taste of honey. So
I
if you don't
love
like honey, you're pretty
but
screwed
those
on
don't
that.
drive me crazy, but I just remember having them.
My aunt
I
always
actually
had
like
a
honey,
little.
but I don't like those balls. I don't find them tasty. I don't know.
Yeah,
They're like
I don't.
cardboard balls.
I remember them. So my aunt made them, but it's not something
And
I
they
was.
put those little balls on them.
Yeah, the little nonpareils. Yeah.
Yeah, but they always hurt my teeth. So I don't know.
Well, yeah.
I was never strufel. Wait, what is that one
Struffatelle.
thing called?
Uh, mhm.
Because there's different
Yeah.
names for it, but we always called it the Italian. But yeah, I didn't like it. It's like today, Jay said, "Oh, this Christmas, nobody bought panettone, which is that fruit cake."
Oh, I know the panettone. I saw it like crazy yesterday.
The first time he said, I was like, "What, you mean like the fruit cake?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, you actually like that?" And he was like, "Yeah."
My son, usually he gets so many down at the restaurant. People bring, so he's always like, "Mom, you want panettone? I've got so many panettone."
I don't know. That's something I don't really like eating either. I mean, if I was starving, yes, I'd eat it, but I'm not going to go out of my way to have that. That's like settling for a lollipop when you can have M&Ms or Hershey chocolate bar. Like, why would you? I'm going to have candy. I'm going to have candy I enjoy. Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh, I love Reese's peanut butter cups.
Me too.
They're really, I like the mini ones the best.
Kit Kats. Actually, that's the ice cream I had the other day was chocolate ice cream with
How pretty those
streams
ones
of
are.
peanut butter in it and peanut butter cups
Ooh.
inside, but small ones all inside the ice cream. In fact,
I
I
just
still
bought
have
this.
them.
I just bought this caramel toffee ice cream.
Oh, I asked you if you had ice cream. I asked you if you got ice cream.
Yeah, I said yes.
Oh, boy.
Biting my head off a little bit there. You think so?
Because I thought you were gonna say you didn't tell me you bought ice cream.
I thought you said you didn't. We can go back to the videotape, right? Right? Abby?
Actually, no, I think you asked her, but she had gone. She never answered.
Oh, well, maybe you never answered. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll give you that one.
Okay.
Let that one slide.
I was the judge.
Oh, brother.
And what is that? Is that gold?
I feel so much pressure.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm back in grammar school.
Like a tannish gold. I have
How long do you cook them for?
9 minutes.
Oh, okay.
That just sprinkles you're putting on top?
Little nonpareils that Bucky doesn't like for her teeth.
What are they?
Little nonpareils that Bucky doesn't like for her teeth.
Because they're just like, they're not like sprinkles. They're hard balls. Like,
Oh, I like
I don't know.
them.
They taste really good with these cookies.
I like them on those cookies.
And
Yeah.
the sugar just makes them a little bit
it goes crunch.
little
and it hurts my
sweetness because there's not a lot of sugar in there. So the
Are you pouring over
sugar
top of
crystals
that
give it a little-
sugar?
yeah, a little
Pour-
sugar crystal because there's not a lot of sugar in the
Oh.
cookies, so it gives them a little
Yummy.
sweetness. That's nice.
Good idea. I
What in the world did I do with
want
my
one.
pen?
I want one. You're gonna lie, Bill.
Come on, now I misplaced my pen, my phone. How could I misplace it? I haven't moved. I'm in the same spot.
I'm gonna call your phone, Bucky.
No, I have my phone. I can't find the pen for the. Oh, there it is. I see it. Would you believe it or not? I took my slippers off next to my bed and pen fell into my slipper.
See, you call them slippers, I call them slippers. And yeah, do you notice there's people that like certain states call them house shoes?
House shoe.
Yeah, Kevin, he goes like this. Oh wow, there's this big loud crash, okay? And he goes, oh my gosh, and he started laughing like crazy. I have never heard him laugh like
Let's not start.
that. I didn't even know he was on. And then he said, oh, that was my shoe. And I said, why do you have shoes on the bed? And he said, they're house shoes. And I noticed that people like, and more in the South, say house shoes instead of slippers.
I guess it's the same thing with house coat or robe.
Right.
Would you call it a house coat or a robe?
Pocketbook
Robe.
and purse.
Robe and
What do you say, Evie? Do you say house shoes or slippers?
Slippers.
Slippers, yeah.
I'm gonna say robe.
My dog
Me
granddaughter
too.
calls them
Robe,
gloves.
yeah. House coat is something like that the housewives wore like in the 50s, right?
Like a pocketbook.
It was kind of like a dress, kind of like it wasn't really a robe. It usually had a zipper, didn't it? And they could actually run out to the, if they had to run outside and do something, and they were usually like florally and almost like a seersucker material.
Chris Ree also has house shoes, Carolyn.
Yes, I know. See that fits that it's and this. Where's my house shoes? You mean your slippers? Yeah.
call them bedroom slippers,
I
actually.
call them slippers because they slip right on. You don't have to
Where's your
tie
slippers?
them off.
I call them bedroom slippers.
Slip them. Slip them
That's
on.
what-
All right, 9 minutes at what temperature?
350.
Well, they get done fast.
I used to hate on cooking shows where they would go, okay, that's in there. Remember the ones like that was the best thing about cable because they could have like extended shows. So they really showed you things. And now YouTube, you can see everything, but people would go, okay, well, with save time, here's what they look like, right? They would just mix it in. You're like, wait,
Well, not
how
already
did you get to that?
yeah.
I don't even know what you did. That's no way. Yeah, I hated that.
Right.
Yeah. Well, to save time, I had like, especially if they were doing a craft, like they're like, okay, so you just cut up these pieces and you sew them together on the seams just to save time. This is what I have, and it's like, whoa,
Oh,
the
I
whole
hate
thing is
directions.
done.
I hate a lot of steps.
Uh-huh. Ow.
I do.
Did you take home ec in school, Elf?
Oh yeah.
Did you learn to sew anything?
No,
You didn't have to sew anything?
I think we did, but I never really picked it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
I made a
Like,
pillow. It was
I
a
used
quilted
to-
pillow too.
I used to
I
light
made
a
an
lot
owl
of.
pillow.
I used to light a lot of fires at my school in the oven.
Ow. Who are you, Buffy?
Who?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer? She burns the school down?
Does she? How?
Fighting off the vampires? I don't know.
Oh.
That was in the movie, actually. But they talk about it in the show, the weekly show. When she goes to the new school, they constantly bring it up. They're like, well, you burnt your school down in LA. And she's like, well,
Who, me?
it wasn't on purpose.
Oh, not you, El. Did you? Come on.
No.
No. Buffy is in LA. That's where she started from.
It's just a coincidence that you burnt your school down. Stop. Just a coincidence.
I'll never forget when the first time I ever got in trouble in school, my friend and I went into the bathroom, and I don't know what started it off, but she took like a big wad of toilet paper and put it in the sink, got it wet, and then she flung it to the ceiling, and it stuck up there. And we both started laughing, and she did it again. And I went and got toilet paper, and then I started doing it. And then the two of us were going blank, 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 and we got it all stuck on the
Oh my God.
ceiling. And then a teacher walks in, and now we both stop, and we're just standing there. And she goes, "You two, follow me." So we went together. Now you got to understand, I had just moved to that house in that area. This was the only friend I knew. And we go to the principal's office and we're sitting there. And she goes, "Do you think we're going to get in trouble?" And I was like, "Well, we're at the principal's office, so yeah." And then I thought like she was going to be surprised. She starts crying hysterically. "I'm so much trouble." And I was like, if that's how your parents are and that you felt that badly about it, then why would you risk it and do that kind of thing?
Right.
I sat there. I was calm as anything. I was like, all right. And then the principal comes in and he says, he goes, "Well, we can do this two ways. I could call your mothers and tell them what you did. Or you could go back in the bathroom and clean the entire bathroom." I was like, all right, I'll clean the bathroom. No, my parents had to find out about that. But when I say clean, I mean we cleaned that bathroom. You could have eaten off the floor in that bathroom.
And then you were hired.
Yeah. Why were you home late from school? Oh, I have an after-school job there. I clean all the bathrooms.
Really? I was never called to the principal's office, not once.
Neither was I.
I'd have been terrified.
I would get home. It's like I never even had like somebody's like, if you're over at your friend's house, like, you know, there's a kids like the parents are like yelling at the other kids, like, there's something, and I'm just like, I would be mortified. I was such a sensitive kid. If something happened, like if somebody else's mother or something would ever yell at me, I would go crazy. With my one friend, she got in trouble like all the time. Nothing didn't even faze her. Her own didn't faze her. Me, like, I would be like mortified.
Right.
But when we went to high school, we went to, we merged with another town because it's a regional high school. So there was, kids that you've never seen before, right? So I remember I was in study hall. It was freshman year, and we still laugh about this today because we're still friends till today. So I was, you're looking around at the people you never know, and you make stories up in your head.
Oh, her real friends.
Like, like who's a pot smoker, who's this, who's that, right?
Right.
So I see this girl, and she had like the macrame purse, and she goes, can I go to the bathroom? And I go like this, oh gosh, well, I probably just gonna go smoke cigarettes in the bathroom. Right. So I said, I
Don't
can
make
tell.
that. Got a friend.
I said, I can tell. I can tell that that's what it is, right? And then she came back in, and then fast forward to a few weeks later, we got to be good friends. And I said to her, you know what my first impression of you was? Because it wasn't. She wasn't. She goes, she's a teacher now today herself. She goes, what? And I said, you were going to smoke cigarettes in the bathroom. And she goes, oh my gosh, you're hysterical. So we still laugh about that to this day. That was my first impression. That she was going there to smoke cigarettes.
Now, if it was me, yes, that's what I would be going to. I got caught by the principal. But get this. The principal was a man, and I was in the girls' room, and he came in there and caught us smoking.
Uh-oh.
He probably smelled it.
Don't you think that the male principal should not have been in the girls' room?
Right, yeah. But I guess he's like, aha!
No way.
But you know what happened? He lined us up against the wall, and I was the last one on the line, which was right next to the cafeteria door. So when he was walking up the other way, he was like yelling at everybody. When he was walking away from me, I just slipped into the cafeteria and snuck in and sat down. I blended in with those kids, so I didn't get in trouble for that.
Nobody ratted you out?
No. Well, that's just it. Everybody I was in the bathroom with smoking, they weren't really like my friends. They were just like other girls in the bathroom. That was my lunch period. I was supposed to be in the cafeteria, so I just jumped in there. But yeah, I didn't get caught. One girl knew I took off. Like, oh, you're sneaky. I was like, nobody told you to stand out there. You can sit in here too. That's just it. Like back then, everybody smoked when they were young. You know what I mean? It wasn't just me. Like, I don't think I knew of anybody that didn't smoke back then.
Yeah, a lot of people smoked back then. I smoked.
I mean, at young ages, I was 12. So.
Oh no, I was a little older. I was 14 in the bathroom with the
smoking now? I thought your parents were so strict. How'd you get away with smoking?
I smoked in secret, and then I used gum or Tic Tacs, stuff like that. But
what got you into smoking?
Cheerleaders in the bathroom. I was a cheerleader, and all the cheerleaders were smoking, and they taught me how to smoke. They go, just put your lips on it, pull some smoke in, and go, Mom, he's coming. So I smoked for a while. I like smoking. I really enjoy it, but I would never go back.
Funny, because that's like my friend Mary. She smoked for I don't know how long, how many years, but she quit. It's been about 4 years now. But every time I'm with her, if I light up a cigarette, she'd like come walk and stand closer to me, and I'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, is the smoke bothering you?" And she'd be like, "No, blow it this way, blow it at me." And she'd go, I'd be, Mary, you haven't smoked for 4 years. You still feel it. She was like, oh, it never goes away. I want a cigarette every minute of every day.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
After 4 years, you still feel that way? I was like, oh my God, it's hopeless for me then. Here's my little puppy dog. Hello, Bench. Hello, my little boy. What are you doing? Daddy in the kitchen? Is that why you're up here?
Thank you, Buggy.
Mama gonna get you. I'm gonna get that puppy dog. Oh, my daughter got him this squeaky toy thing. I gave it last night. I let him open it. He pulled it out. It's funny how he knew. Like I held the bag, he pulled the tissue paper out first, and then it was funny. I gave him the thing, and when he heard it squeak, he did like one of those jump things when they spread their legs to go jump, and every time he jumped around. Then he took it, and even as he was biting it and squeaking it himself, he kept jumping every time he squeaked it.
Shells.
Oh, cute.
Cookies?
Shell cookies.
Oh, cute, Carolyn.
No wonder you never bought my cookie pan.
What happened?
I said, no wonder you never bought my cookie pan, my seashell cookie pan.
Oh, yeah, you should see how many cookie cutters I have and all that stuff. Jimmy goes crazy.
The baking room. Okay, so good. No, I should mix up gingerbread and then let it chill over. I will wait till the morning to do that.
Oh, I'll do it with you tomorrow once I get it.
Okay.
I would love to try that. They used to have. Does anybody have a Trader Joe's by them?
Yeah.
My daughter does.
Okay. They have the most excellent. There's gingerbread cookies on the outside, 2 gingerbread cookies with icing. And on the inside, it's just vanilla. It's a pre-played plan. I'm on with AT&T.
AT&T, you said?
No.
Oh,
That's what I heard.
that's what I heard too.
I know. I can't believe I said that. I don't know what I'm talking about. I spaced out for a minute there.
You sound like me when I'm reading and I'm falling asleep.
Yeah.
You can see what this thing does when you take it downstairs.
No, I want to see it.
Let's look in the back. Let's look in the back.
Don't take any of that stuff down. Just the shipping stuff.
Oh, shit. Stuff I use the shit.
Yeah. Put that thing in.
Okay, I gotta go back to work.
Where are you going?
Hi, Abby.
Outside, I'm putting up stuff for it's gonna rain.
We'd like to see you work.
I can't keep looking at all these cookies.
Why can't we see you work? Why can't you take us with you on your phone?
Take
I
us
know
to
why she's planning your escape,
You don't
right?
want to see out there.
I know you're going away.
No, I'm going to my side of my house.
Mary Ann's going to
Make
pick
sure-
you up and you're going to go bowling.
We're going bowling tonight.
I told you.
I know. I told her tonight's Wednesday. We should have went tonight, last night. She goes, I know.
I
I
thought you
thought
go on
you were.
Tuesdays.
You're in trouble.
I thought you go on Tuesdays.
We usually do, but I don't know what happened.
We need AAA batteries.
You don't have AAA batteries?
I think it has a motor in it
Yeah.
and a light.
You don't have a AAA battery you can steal?
I love cookies. I have AAA batteries. I'll trade you.
Spin around and light up.
I know. What?
Cookies for batteries.
Cookie's done.
Not the cookies.
Yep.
No, it's a notification for something I got. I don't know what.
Oh, don't tell me I'm not due for another live yet. No.
No. Oh, I know. Doug sent me a picture.
Oh.
I think he did. Where the heck is it? Oh my goodness.
Carolyn only sends those to her real friends.
Yeah, not her internet friends, Evie. Eh?
Nuh-uh.
That's too
I'll bring you
bad.
some down at the beach, Evie.
I bet Sandra would if I could just get a hold of her.
Yeah. Bet she would. I bet she would.
She'll say one more dozen won't hurt.
You tell her Carolyn didn't make cookies, didn't give me any.
I'll write it on her cooking page.
Yeah, right. Go over there and write it. Carolyn baked cookies today. She wouldn't even send me any.
She didn't
Because
send
she
me not
calls
one. She won't teach
Sandy
me to do
makes these.
Easter bread
Sandy
either.
makes these, and she calls them. I call them spritz. She calls them meltaways. You say melt in your mouth. They melt
Oh
away.
my gosh.
Yeah. She
I'm
so
gonna
just
tell her,
say Carolyn made those melt away cookies, and she won't
Carolyn
send
was
me
eating those meltaways. I'm like when they call them spritz.
any. She won't send me any.
I love Christmas bread.
Yeah, I wonder what the Christmas bread is. He makes it because the Easter bread. You remember how many times I made that with Sandy?
Mm.
He would put like cold cuts in it.
Cold cuts.
Yes, and he would make it into he would make a big dough and then he would fold it over and like pinch it. And then you cook it like that. It has cheese in it and it has salami and it has,
Oh, that's different than the Easter bread.
oh, I know, it don't have no hard boiled eggs in it.
Yeah,
But
well,
it's a long loaf.
you know me, I hate eggs. You don't eat the eggs. The eggs are just for decoration.
My dad used to call it Easter bread at Easter and Christmas bread at Christmas, but they're same thing.
Oh, he made it the same way?
Uh-huh. So good.
Ruff says she guesses she's not an internet friend either.
We'll have auctions for cookies next year.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
You have a few in your chat, Carolyn, that you may not have seen in a little while.
Oh, let me see. I haven't looked at the chat. Let me go over there and see the talk to the chat for a minute. Go over there by Abby. I'll go sit by you, Abby, for a minute. As soon as I take those cookies that
Bring some cookies with you too.
Make a run for it, Evie.
Hold on, I
No,
can't
but
hear you. I have to speak her up because I don't want to be loud and make an echo. So I'm gonna go over there, but hold on. I'm gonna go sit by you, Abby.
Mm.
Don't get into everything.
I need to go get a pedicure.
Run, Binks, run.
Grab them cookies real quick.
Let me shut this to conserve the battery, and I'm gonna go over there and talk to you for a second.
Now it's really cold here. It's 60.
Yeah, I'm over here. Hold on. Trying to come in. See some of my internet friends. Let me go into the chat. We weren't ignoring you. It's just. Let's see. All right. Go to live chat. Oh, somebody left a super chat. Thank you to who left the super chat. That was nice. Let's see here. Hi, Diabolical Debbie. Diabolical Debbie, got to talk to you about something. Let me see here. Let's go back. Rolf, Liza Ward, hello there. Chris Ree. Why a MakeUp? It's because of the loose people. No, it's because St. Elmo's Fire is because my son had COVID. And we couldn't get together, so we're going to get together now. Yes, one of them was sick. Actually, two were sick. My son Michael and my son Ethan. Let's see here. Ellery is strung out on pie. Ginger snap cookies? Yes, I see them. I see them a lot, St. Elmo's Fire. They're in bags usually.
Nice.
They actually even have them in like the Dollar Trees. Let me see. Okay. Adventures with Beth. Hi. Chris Ree. Emmy. Did I miss anybody? Linda? I don't know who sent the super chat, but thank you to whoever sent the super chat.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. I knew.
I can't. It doesn't let me go back enough to see it.
I just sent one.
Christine Ferrara sent it.
Oh,
Oh,
Christine
thanks,
Ferrara.
Kevin.
Thank you, Christine Ferrara.
And Fazio was in, I saw a little while ago.
Yeah, Fazio. Yeah, I saw her at the last one. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. So, but should go and see what everybody out on the gallery here. Evie? Okay, now Evie, it's your turn to show us you cleaning out your shed.
I'm
Chris.
in my room still.
What?
I'm gonna go get a pedicure.
Show us what you have. Maybe somebody wants to buy it.
What
You don't
is
have to
it?
put it away.
I have some porcelain dolls.
Where'd
Oh
you
yeah,
get it?
show those porcelain dolls.
No, what was it?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
See if anybody wants these.
Thank
Does
you.
anybody want these porcelain dolls that Evie has? She's got one that's
Oh man.
I think they're House of two of them are House of Lloyd, and I don't know what the other one is. I'll pin you. We can see.
And I also have a shirt.
I'm back.
We're gonna do our segment. See if anybody wants what you have. Just anybody
I
come
am.
up. See if anybody
But I have a
wants what you
shirt too.
have.
It's brand new. It
Not a
says,
sale. Just see if somebody wants it.
you can't yell at me. You're not my granddaughter. I bought my husband 2 of those on accident.
You bought him 2 of those? Maybe somebody wants it. Hey, Rough and Ready, thank you for the super chat. Happy holidays to you too.
The camera is on. What a mess. Okay, I didn't have good luck last time doing it, but let's see this time.
Gazelle.
Okay, let's open her up. Got plastic on her feet. Christmas around the world.
Yeah, that's House of Lloyd, I
Feather
believe.
hat. Might want to make her bigger, or is she bigger for you guys?
I made her bigger.
Okay. So I would say I have a tape measure in my pocket. Found one outside. So she is 19.5 inches long by 7 inches wide. And this is a small one. There's her pretty face.
Very nice. Anybody interested in this? No, diabolical. It's a very perfectly nice one.
We know watch the next one. They don't even show his face or her face because it goes brand new. I had these reindeers, but I sold them yesterday.
You sold them
to my
yesterday?
son. They were little reindeers, real cute. They're called Target reindeers or something.
Oh,
Ouch. Whoa. Okay, this one has a puppy dog that's not even open yet. This is
oh, a little boy.
Edward and Wesley.
Edward and Wesley.
And here's Wesley. The dog is still in plastic. The shoes are plastic covered. They only show his body, not his head. It's in that box.
Wow.
I said, don't let Carolyn see him in that box.
Oh, boy.
That's what he looks like, or she looks like. It's my light that's
Edward and
reflecting.
Wesley.
Let's turn it this way. There, now you can see it. I think it's a girl.
No, it's a
Or
boy.
Edward and Wesley, that would be a boy.
Yeah, he's a boy.
And this one's big. This is the. Let's see, this one is. The other, the girl, they wanted $29 on eBay. And this one, they wanted $62 on eBay. It's 29 inches.
Right now, if you want one of those, you can make her an offer.
Yeah, 29 by 9.5.
Anybody?
Anybody? This one is Gazelle. Giselle. I think it's showing. Beautiful. And then this one's really brand new. I want to take off his head, but I won't do it.
Don't take off his head.
No.
Hey, Fazia, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah.
You know, Fuzzy, I
There he
forgot
is.
you weren't in the United States. That's interesting. I forgot. Thank you so much.
Now this is something special. It's a Pez machine. It's a
Oh,
Toy
look
Story.
at that Toy Story Pez machine, guys.
And you put his head down, I think, and then it comes out
Out of his butt.
right here in the front.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Dudley Do Right? Is that? Did I say Dudley Do Right?
No, that's Chowdy Che.
Yeah, I know that's
Woody.
Toy Story, right? Woody, but But on the look at the back where you said it comes out, it looked like it said Dudley Do Right over there.
Woody's Roundup.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It says McDonald's on the bottom, or it has an M.
Oh, it is a McDonald's. So it probably came with a Happy Meal.
I don't think so.
Collector's
Says
edition?
Toy Story number 2, 1993. Wait,
1993. That's 30 years old, guys. It's almost 31.
let's see what it says. $19.99, I think. No, 1993. McDonald's Corporation. But for all you Toy Story fans,
Any Toy Story fans? Pezza fans?
hey, that's all. No more
Make an
cameras.
offer. And you too may make an offer. Look at Evie with the boots and the jeans and all the.
Oh, you saw my new boots, did you?
I did.
That's why I need to go get my pedicure because my toes hurt. And they zip up on the side.
Mm-hmm.
They're comfortable. They kind of look like clown toes to me, though, because my other boots weren't like that. My other boots, they were, I don't think they were steel-toed, but they were more of a work boot.
Right.
And they didn't zip up. And they were narrower. But this one's killing my toe. I think I need my
Toy
toenails.
Story. What? Toy Story. Is that old already? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. It is.
And if you're interested in Pez, I got some Pez too. But I'm not doing an auction until one more week.
Right. And if
And
you
I
have
have the-
suggestions about the auctions
Oh, we do?
when we go back, no, I'm saying if they do, you
Oh,
can send them in to auction suggestions at Carolyn@truecrime.org
yes, we're
Chat.
always open for suggestions on that.
on how we can make them better and more appealing to everyone. Toy Story. You feel old, Ralph? Why? Because of Toy Story? Well, just know that Woody's old then too, right? Mr. Potato Head's really old.
I just look at it this way. If someone was 3 years older than me when I was 3, they're still 3 years older than me. It ain't
Right.
nothing changed.
Right. And did your skating partner ever find any more skating movies?
No, he didn't.
I wish
But
he
for your
did.
enjoyment, we can watch the other one again.
I know. I wish we could show it, but
I know.
he'll copyright us.
Shoot.
That's why I would like him just to have your things.
I know. I gotta find mine.
You got to bother him every day. Bother him every day.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
day they're
Just be
really
like,
nice.
and then he'll
they're
just want to
if
get
I'm-
rid of you.
Yeah.
Just be like, do you have it? Do you have it? Did you find it? Did you find it?
He had to have it because he cut it and put
I
my
know. He had to have
pin
it.
on
Say,
there.
can I have it? Please let me have it. I really need it. I need
gonna
it. I'm
tell
going
him.
to a thing. I want to show it. Yeah.
Going to this big skating thing.
Right.
Say
And I
what-
tried to look for you on the web because they do have some stuff from that year.
Yeah, they do, but I wasn't one of them. That's
Did-
the year I got 6th place.
But did you look?
Yeah, I did. I know those people.
Oh, you know those people.
Yeah. My idol was the first girl, Natalie Dunn. I used to love her.
I wonder if her daughter is Ray Dunn.
Ray gun?
Ray Dunn, you know, the lady that makes that
Oh.
the pottery with the names on it.
Ah,
The other girl that skated, Donna Labriola, she was the girl who did that Who Wears Short Shorts?
Oh,
That
really?
commercial.
Really?
She was in that, yeah. We wear short shorts.
If you dare wear short shorts near for short shorts.
Yeah, poor thing. She passed away
Oh, really?
from cancer when she was so young. She wasn't 30 years old.
Oh no, I hope Had
Yeah,
not
her
had
dad owned a skating rink and she
Mhm.
skated there and
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, there's that other thing, like who wears short shorts? Usually people that shouldn't.
Yeah.
Heard that
There's
one?
some on Temu that they're shorts,
Yeah.
but they're cut like you know how they do on the knees, they'll rip them up a little bit.
Yeah.
They're all the way up her yeehaw. There's just like one string going across her butt. It's crazy.
It's probably fake. It's probably
No, it's not. Every time
No,
I
yeah,
try to
I've
wear
seen
those
that.
kind of pants, my toenail gets stuck in the pants and it rips it.
Are you
When I
sure
put my
it's not like it
I think
makes
you
it
do need a manicure. They're ripping you.
even when my toes are not, even when my toes are nice, that my foot always gets stuck in that hole, and I try to pull it, and then I go, "Oh my God, I got these pants on."
you hated that commercial, Ruff? Who where and that was they had the one with Tony Perms had a catchy song, didn't it? The Tony Perms. TONI.
I don't know that
Do you
one.
really? Wasn't there a catchy song on that one?
We wear short shorts.
Tony,
I don't know. I just know
Tony.
the short shorts. That was an actual real song.
If you
I mean, like they
dare,
For
didn't make that for the.
yeah,
Nair.
Nair
They
for
didn't make it
short.
for the Nair commercial. They just
No,
used it.
no, right. Who wears short shorts?
We wear short shorts.
If you dare wear short shorts. Okay.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
Nair
Wait, I'm
for
falling
short.
behind. I gotta go get my clothes off the laundry.
Oh, I thought you were going to say get your clothes off.
No, no,
Like,
no,
okay, we're not at that part of the show yet.
I get her clothes off away from my toenails.
Oh my gosh. I keep going to rub my forehead because the band-aid fell off and like oh, I just can't even believe like a little thing like that hurts my arm. I don't know how it feels like he took off 3 layers or 4 layers of skin. If you really want a curl, oh, see, Kevin knows. If you really want a curl, well, bounce will, curl will, swing. If you really want a curl, well, bounce will, curl will, swing. If you really want a perm, get a Tony. Yeah. Tony. Can you come up and sing it? Oh, Kevin's here. Can you sing it, Kevin?
If I need to.
Okay. I don't know how the tune goes.
Yeah, I don't know the tune. I remember that commercial.
If you really want a perm, get a Tony. What did you do, Carolyn? I had to get 2 biopsies, rough, little skin biopsies yesterday. One on my forehead and one on my arm. Yesterday I had the Band-Aids on, but then it came off. And but so what is going on in the news? Okay, so that one case is, what do they think that is? That's just like a, I wonder, well, I guess we have to wait for the medical examiner. And then that, it's weird because that Jody Hildebrandt, she's like 56 years old or something, isn't she? 55, 56. Even if she got
should feel real good.
the minimum sentence, right? Here's what I'm thinking. They weren't going for the death penalty. Even if she got the minimum sentence, it's 20 years. Because they said they're not going to run concurrent, they're going to run consecutive. So I would just think that with her being almost 60 years old, and thinking like, well, 20 years, the minimum sentence, the minimum is pretty much a life sentence, right?
Yeah.
I would just picture her standing her ground and going for a trial. Because I don't think she cares about having the kids testify or anything else.
Mhm.
Like, what would be her incentive to take a plea deal?
Because Rudy did, or Ruby.
Yeah, I know she did, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Even if she pled guilty to 4 counts. The minimum is 5 years. Isn't it 5 to 15 years on each count?
Kevin.
So I'm just wondering. I don't know. I just picture her
I thought I
standing.
heard 16 years.
What is on your lip from smoking? That rough.
How did they see your lip?
I don't know. The rough said the one on my lip, guys, is from smoking. So if you smoke, just saying. Oh, I think a skin thing.
These aren't even my clothes.
But I don't know. Why do you think that she would take that?
I think it's because Ruby did.
Yeah,
Got nothing to.
I know she did, but I
And
don't
she's
know.
gonna say that she was manipulated by her.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Oh,
That's
you're
what I was
saying, why
waiting.
wouldn't she
That's
go
what
to
I was
trial?
waiting to hear. Right, but it's too late. I mean, they're not going to get. That's the plea deals. They both said, you know, that's what it is. What it is. It's I don't know.
Probably because they know they'll believe the kids. And they had duct tape on them and stuff. There's no getting out of it.
Think
I
about
don't
how
think-
many of these people, right? Like, okay, the Frankies, right? They were making huge money on YouTube, huge money. Like millions of dollars, okay? And look what happened to them, right? And then this other lady, she had these podcasts or whatever the hell she was doing and just spiraled into craziness. Now, you know, here's someone behind bars. She's going to lose her license. She's not going to practice, whatever. Her whole life gone. You Charlie Adelson, right? Okay,
Yeah,
he was
what a fool.
but Donna Adelson. It's like you just look at all these people that, my gosh, if you sit back and think about it, and you know what's, I guess what they feel is worse, like with Adelsons, they feel they didn't kill anybody
Right.
because they didn't pull a trigger.
So that was okay.
So it's kind of like they've fallen into that. They really, yeah, they didn't do anything really wrong. Like, you know what? Those people should have never agreed to do it. They're probably saying, like, those people shouldn't have agreed to do it and they shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
That's probably what they're thinking.
Charlie's thinking, my sister's a witch, and what am I doing in here? And she's out of here.
But when
That's
you
what
like
I'm-
think of it, like when he thinks of it, like, I'm never going to go to a restaurant and get, like, I am in prison for the rest of my life.
Yeah, he's never going to
My
have
freedom
another
is
date.
gone. I won't take a bath again. I won't go in a swimming. Like, that would be, you know,
I'll
Like,
never
was
staple
it-
another $100 together.
Was any of that worth it? Like,
I just don't get it. Like,
They don't think that far.
how don't they think, like, you think like something's wrong with them? Like, you think like when they were doing this, if somebody would say, hey, wait, guys, you know, if you get caught, you're going to go to prison. Like, you're going to go to prison. Like, would they say, oh, no way. No, we won't because we didn't pull the trigger. Like, I've always thought about that. Like, even as far back as like Columbine, because I remember I was working with my daughter and another kid. They were doing a project. And I remember asking them, I said, you would know, right, the consequences are if you did something like this. And they said, of course. So I'm thinking, like, okay, it's not like you can say, oh, they don't know what's going on or they don't know what's going to happen. No, they know. He knew. But they're just like so arrogant. They're above the law.
Yeah.
And,
Even his friends are saying that.
you know, it's like,
They were too good for their own britches.
it's just crazy. And then you have somebody like, you know, Ruby Franke. And I don't know, the husband, I'm sorry, the husband's culpable too, I believe. He was in that home around all of that, especially when, you know, was he going to do one of those, who just did that thing that, like in that Natalia Grace
Yeah.
thing where that guy, you know, we were all abused.
Yeah.
Craziness. Oh, and you were right. Kevin and I watched that, you know, about what you said, that he's a drama queen, that guy.
Yeah, he is. So something was going on already
Yeah,
there.
and it's worse in the trailer. It's really worse in the trailer for the new one that's January 1st. How many of you in their chat watched? Did any of you go and watch Natalia Grace? And I believe 100% she was a child. She could see, she grew. Like they were saying, whoever said, the doctor or whatever said that she didn't grow in 4 years or something. So that
Yeah.
you'd have to say she's 18 because that's when they stopped growing. That's not true though. She grew after that. You can look right back and see how she is now is not
Yeah.
how she was.
She looks like a normal, like 16-year-old.
Her arms are longer. Like she's grown.
Yeah. Being away from the mother would make her grow. Anyways, she just had her stand by that wall.
Yeah, and then she said she pepper sprayed me. That's what she says in the trailer. I mean, it was really nuts.
How
And
could that mother get away with that?
I don't know. And they said the reason they got away with it is because they lied about they changed the age.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
It's
then it was an adult, essentially.
I don't get how they were legally able to do that.
Yeah, well, with that doctor
I don't understand it.
saying that, they say it happens more than you would think, especially from like international
The
adoption.
mother, the biological mother, said she was 19.
Right. So she was born in 2003, which would mean that she was 7 years old when they adopted her.
Right.
Yeah, so that means she was like 9 years old when they put her in that apartment.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy.
Mm.
A 9-year-old, you know, handy development. What's the correct term for disabled, but
I always
physically
use the wrong
disabled?
word.
Physically
Right.
disabled. There were no there were no accommodations for somebody that's physically disabled. Right? There
Right.
were no shorter sinks. It was not for somebody that had physical disabilities. And she was probably also developmentally disabled.
Probably because she didn't get no attention at home unless it was
No.
bad attention.
If she didn't know how to properly care for herself, then, you know, I mean, like she needed to leave a 9-year-old alone in an apartment. And then when she brought her to that place across town or something, I know, to Lafayette. I don't know.
But then again, why did they take her somewhere to get help? Like,
I don't know. And people said, how come you never heard them say that they called the adoption agency? That would be my first call. Before I even left Florida, if any of that was true, right?
yeah.
Right.
Like, hey, she has some characteristics that make it seem like she's way older than, what did they think she was, 6 or something? Way older than 6. That would be my first call.
Yeah, a lot of weird stuff. I don't understand.
But I think we may have to remember then she began to draw a check.
Exactly.
And then she got food stamps, and they were going right to the father, the disability check.
Yeah, even when they got her own apartment, she was paying for it out of her own money, but her
Right,
dad
he
was
said, well,
getting
I
the
was
rest.
paying myself back with her checks. And then those people took her to the office and she signed the checks over to them, and he was pretty pissed. But who knows what other things they got? I don't know what other things are available to them. Or like, why did they not an adoption disruption? You know, like the other people did, right? They disrupted that adoption, and they called that the adoption agency, and that adoption agency arranged another adoption. If they were really having issues, why would they just put her in an apartment and leave the country and go to Canada?
Crazy.
Doesn't make sense. And then you have that other couple that were to Little People of America and trying to adopt her out for a bunch of money. And how come they didn't interview those people? And how come she didn't? Hopefully she'll speak about those people. I don't know, it's just don't know why. So many lies, and every time you think, aha, it's this one, it's that one, it turns around and it's somebody else.
I'll try to take the calculator out of this battery. It has a calculator. It's a freaking rechargeable square battery. And then so I was gonna put them in there.
You really could? Okay.
Okay, be right back again.
All right. The father watched. He did watch. Yeah, I mean, he knew what was going on. Just like the Frankie father, he knew what was going on. Just like the Frankie, the mother siblings and stuff. People saw what was going on there. Why did she move into that home with Hildebrandt? That's weird. She was still married then. They weren't. I don't know. All of that's so weird. And right, very weird. But anyway, I think we'll end here. I'm going to be back at, I think I'm back at 11:15 with Gypsy Blanchard. We're going to look at the whole timeline of the case and what happened and what is it going to look like when she gets out, and what is she thinking on the eve of freedom, and we'll talk about that. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you later. Love you guys. God bless. Thank you for the super chats.